human rights.
And most human rights disagreements, if not every, disagrees with you when it comes to Kashmir.
They have a right to disagree?
Of course they have a right.
They have a human right
The issue
to
is the
disagree.
substance. You can joke about that, but the right is the right. Let's go to the panel who are listening here patiently. Dr. Nitish Kaul, what do you think are the prospects of peace under a BJP-led government? Ram rightly points out that several Indian governments, not just BJP governments, have failed to solve this conflict, failed to resolve it. What do you think this government's going to do?
Well, you see, on the issue of Kashmir, actually, the Hindu nationalists are just a more extreme version of the Indian nationalists, because throughout the 90s, it wasn't the BJP in power. However, what they share is a more extreme version of the same argument that doodh mangoge to kheer denge, Kashmir mangoge to cheer denge. If you ask for milk, we'll give you pudding. If you ask for Kashmir, we'll tear you to bits. It's one of the most militarized places in the world. The Armed Forces Special Powers Act, which is an emergency powers act, has now been in force for 25 years plus. So there have been, these tens of thousands of killings, women who are half widows, mass graves, mass rapes. It's a complete travesty of justice there. And the thing is that those people are being claimed in the name of a democracy, but really the concern is with territory, not the people there. And there isn't any genuine effort, most of the time, by this government included. In the past, they've said insaniyat ke daire mein, in the ambit of humanity we'll talk. Okay. But they don't. The Kashmiris are not involved.
Let me bring in Gautam, waiting patiently. Gautam said, isn't it fair to say that the BJP's non-docile diplomacy is doomed to fail like the quote-unquote docile diplomacy apparently that went before?
I'm afraid their problem is insoluble, because the only issue Pakistan wants to negotiate sovereignty, and that's not going to be on the table. And I didn't know that Dr. Kaul was the representative of the Pakistan embassy in Oxford today.
I am not, and this is defamation. Excuse me. I strongly object. This is defamatory, and this is exactly the kind of anti-national label that they give to anybody who dissents with them as a Kashmiri Hindu.
To make your point. Do you want to respond? Do you want to withdraw the remark?